Hello everybody, it is day 10, or no, woo, it's day 11 of Camp NaNoWriMo. The days all blurred together for me because I was up until I think about 3 in the morning last night, doing the vlog, not filming but editing the film for the vlog, getting that online and getting some words written for Camp NaNoWriMo. I think I'm somewhere, I don't have it right in front of me because as you can see I'm in the car going out to run some errands, but I think I'm in the 8,000 range now last I checked, so that's pretty exciting. Still pretty far behind, I'm still about like 8 to 10,000 words behind, but I am picking up the pace a little bit. So I work a late shift tonight, which is why I'm going out today. I have to go buy a few things at Michael's for my brother's wedding, which is the end of this month. So I'm making a few little things and I need to finally get it all put together because it's going to be here in like 2 weeks, which is super crazy. And then like tomorrow I've got my dress fitting because it's been altered, so it's going to start getting a little bit crazier, I think, as we get into this week and next. But very exciting things. So I'm out to run my errands today before work, so hopefully I get everything done quickly and easily. So I'll take you with me. But my plan is, because I probably won't have time to do much writing before I go to work, is to come home and write again tonight. Even though I've got my dress fitting pretty early tomorrow, I don't go into work till pretty late. So hopefully I can stay up late again tonight and really crank out some words and get some stuff done. But my nights and my time that I have are just super busy. I'm either editing the vlogs and getting those online, I'm responding to people on Instagram, talking to authors, setting up book promotion stuff, doing all kinds of things, and then trying to write my own book. So it's been crazy, but crazy in a good way, and I love it, and I would love to do this full time. Like, if I could do this as my career, that would be amazing. So hopefully one day it becomes something that I can bring steady income in with, and you know, I can make this my job, because that would be awesome. But time will tell. But for now I'm just really loving it. Sorry, my hand was getting tired. I'm really enjoying it. It definitely brings me heaps of happiness, so yeah. Ooh. Sorry, I accelerated a little fast there, but anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm about to get on the freeway and I want to be safe. But I will see you guys shortly. Bye bye. Don't those mountains look very twilighty, very Forks, Washington-ish? Over this constant cover of rain and clouds. That's what Bella says, I believe. But yeah, they're just looking super twilighty. I love it so much. Hello again, lovelies. It is now 3:22 and I feel like I've been talking to you all day. I am on my way to work. Like I said, I've got kind of a late shift tonight, which I just don't like the late shifts. But I did get my stuff done as far as like errands go and getting the stuff ready for the wedding gift, so that's exciting. No writing got done yet, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah, I kind of just, today was definitely not a good like bookish day. I didn't get really anything done for any of my bookish things, and that kind of bums me out a bit because, you know, doing writing and doing book stuff and book reviews and all that good stuff is truly my like passion and interest, and it's something that I didn't necessarily always know, but like I did but I didn't, if that makes sense. You know, like from as far back as I can remember, when I was super little, I would make up stories, and writing has always been something I love to do, and books are always something I love to read, but I guess I just never realized it could be like a thing, you know, that you couldn't, that I just thought you couldn't like make money at it, or you know, do it as like a job, and now I'm realizing you can. So it's kind of this shift in my understanding of the world, but it's definitely stuff that I love doing, and I'm super crazy about it, passionate about it, and I want to keep doing it. So it bums me out when I can't do it a little bit each day. But my plan right now is I'm gonna go to, well, first I'm gonna stop and get coffee, because coffee and tea are like every book lover writer's essential. Like, you need that. So I'm gonna get some coffee, and then I'm gonna go to work, get through my day, and then my goal is to hopefully come home and get some more work done for Camp NaNoWriMo. So when I see you again, I will be at home, most likely, unless I decide to vlog something else on the way, which you never really know. And then, sorry, this is like a really windy road, and then I just have to pay attention. And then I will update you on where I'm at, how the writing's going. I'm assuming that it's going to be kind of like yesterday, where I go and end the vlog, but I keep on writing, and then update you in the morning on kind of where things are at. So we will see how this goes, but I will see you guys soon. Good morning, everyone. It is day 13 of Camp NaNoWriMo. I know that I have skipped a few days, and there is a very good reason for that. Life got a little bit crazy and kind of stressful, and I really started to doubt why I am doing this. I guess it's that typical like midway point where you start to wonder, am I completely insane, and is this even worth it? And I just wasn't feeling the support from other people as I had hoped. So I spent some time deciding, would I quit NaNoWriMo and just say, oh well, whatever, or was I going to push on through? So, to answer that question, we are going to continue with NaNoWriMo. We have got the official NaNoWriMo Viking hat. It just came in the mail today. So I feel like that is my sign to keep on going. But yeah, I will talk about it a little bit more. I'm on my way to work right now. I've been having some crazy shifts. Like last night, I got off super late and then had a very small amount of time to get some sleep, and now I'm back on my way to work again for a very long day, but hopefully it'll be a good day. My plan is tonight, because I get off a little bit early-ish, I get off around dinner time, is to go ahead and start doing some more writing. I did change my word count to 20,000 words versus 50,000. Because I feel like 20,000 is a little bit more realistic for just where I'm at this month with the wedding and crazy stuff going on. So yeah, I will update you a little bit more, talk to you a little bit more about what happened and what I've been going through and thoughts I've been deciding and things that have kind of come out of this yucky place that have been positive and good. So I hope you're having a lovely day, guys. I have missed you, and I will see you in a little while. Hello lovelies, it is now 9:09 p.m. It feels weird to give you an update because I haven't given you an update in such a long time. So earlier this morning I kind of filmed the intro for day 13 here and kind of gave you a little bit of a history of what's been going on. Honestly, you know, over these last couple days, just things that have been said and kind of attitudes towards Camp NaNoWriMo that have been around me have just kind of discouraged me, and I just felt really bummed. Like what I was doing was kind of silly and pointless, and you know, it just felt like nobody was really taking it seriously, because like I've said before in previous vlogs, writing is my passion, it is my heart and soul, and telling stories is what I long to do. I have wanted to tell stories. I have been telling stories since I was very little. My brother used to have this little handheld like recorder, and it had a little microphone attached to it. You guys might have seen some when you were little, and so I actually like hijacked that from him when he was very small, because he didn't really like it, and I would just walk around and I would tell stories, or I would make up songs, or whatever I could do just to like get this stuff out of me. And then all throughout high school, I'll tell you a funny story. Let's get cozy. So it was my junior year of high school, and junior year is typically like the hardest year that you have. You're kind of like getting that last bit in before senior year. So it's my junior year, and I think it was American Lit, so it was like a pretty intense English class. But English has always been a very easy subject for me. Mathematics, not so much, but English, I loved. I would take as many English classes as they would let me take because I loved it so much. Well, I had this particular teacher, her name was Mrs. Hanson, and I love her to bits. She was amazing, and she definitely inspired me to continue writing. So here's how this went. We would have to take like vocabulary tests or spelling tests or whatever they made us do. And I was doing really great with my work. I was getting A's in the class and I was having a great time. Well, during class, I just didn't enjoy the lecture part. I got really bored. So what I would do is I had this little notebook and I would just write poems, I would write song lyrics, I would write stories. And it turns out that it's so weird, like thinking back on this class now. So at that time, I had a friend online who had asked me to write her into fan fiction, which I know sounds like a kind of weird request, but I thought, why not? Because I love writing and it sounded fun. So I ended up writing like a 34 chapter fan fiction. I mean, it was ridiculously long, and I basically wrote it every week for her. And I built up these characters, I mean, obviously with the music group she was interested in, and this world, and it just got super intense. Well, my teacher would read it weekly. She loved reading this fan fiction. And then I started to write, scratch that. So she read my fan fiction and she loved to read it so much that I was able to bribe her out of taking tests. So I'd go, hey, I just don't think we should take that vocabulary test, or like, can we just not do this project, or whatever it was, the things I really didn't like doing, the kind of monotonous parts of English, American Lit. And she would go, okay, let me think about it. I got my class out of so many tests. I know it was bribery, but it worked. So I would submit my writing to her and she would let me just write all during class, and then she'd ask to read it. Well, then I decided, instead of like doing fan fiction, because that really wasn't like personal, that I was going to write a story about the class. So I wrote all of my classmates, there were about 30 of us, into a book, and it was very much, for those of you who've read it, there's the Magic School Bus, where Mrs. Fritz goes on all these different adventures with her class in this magic school bus. So I wrote about the magic airplane, and we would go on all these different adventures to be like Hemingway and, all these amazing poets and American Lit people. And so she would read it every week, and I would submit this to her, and it was super fun and amazing. So, I mean, I can give you a million different examples, but all through my life I've been writing, and that's all I've wanted to do. And it's kind of weird that I didn't like out and outright pursue it. I was advised when I was in college to do that, and I didn't listen. Stupid me. And even when I went to film school, as much as I loved directing and as much as I loved other things, my main goal was producing and screenwriting, because those particular roles get to control the stories that get told, and that was super important to me as well. So it's just this passion that I've got deep, deep within me, and I hate when I feel like people don't take it seriously or understand how important this is to me. I spend, a good 30 plus odd hours at work every week, and then I come home and put at least that, if not more, into my writing career, and it's frustrating, So anyways, I got kind of disillusioned and frustrated. I thought maybe I should just give up on this whole thing, and my month has just gotten even crazier than I thought it was going to be. So it was just like, I felt like everything was kind of working against me. Then I decided, no, I am not a quitter. This means too much to me. I'm going to still complete it. So I went on to Camp NaNoWriMo, and the beauty of Camp NaNoWriMo is you can change the word count goal. So I changed it to 20,000. And so far I've been ahead for the first time in this stretch. I think I've got like 4 days on here. I'm looking at my stats. I've got 4 days where I've been ahead. And even if I took off tomorrow, I'd still be ahead, which is pretty cool. So I decided to keep going. But through all of this, the one thing that really, really spoke to me and kind of got to my heart was the fact that as a writer, a lot of times I feel kind of isolated, and I feel like I don't have other people to talk to that I can just say, hey, like, I just feel really crappy about this, or like, I need someone to kind of encourage me and remind me to keep going, and to have those writing partners and those people that understand you. Because as a creative person,
a lot of the world doesn't get it. They don't get how we think, they don't get how we function, they don't get how we see the world. And creative people tend to see the world very differently. You know, without creative people, I don't think this world would be a fraction of what it is. So in saying that, what I want to do, and I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but you're hearing it here first. On my website, happylilbooknook.com, I want to create a separate section just for writers and creative people. A place where you can go and chat with others, get to know people, and just get motivation and encouragement, because it's a rough road. It is not easy. So that is my plan. I'm going to work on that after things kind of slow down a little bit here. So yeah, hopefully that'll be encouraging to you guys and helpful, especially as, you know, we continue through the year, and eventually November will be upon us and we'll be back at camp, or NaNoWriMo, not camp anymore. And just to keep you guys encouraged in writing and making music and painting and drawing and doing all the incredible things that you do, because, you know, there's so much out there that you guys do that blows my mind. And, you know, it'd be nice to partner you up with other people that may, you know, need your services, or people that just want to talk about what you do or whatever it is. So be on the lookout for that. And then, just to let you know how dedicated I am to this NaNoWriMo thing, I have got my full bag here. I have got my Viking hat. Those of you who do NaNoWriMo know that they've got the Viking hats. So this is mine. I got it on Amazon just to keep me inspired and encouraged through NaNoWriMo as I do it. You know, this month, I think camp is again in July, and then here, put it on that way. That there, it fits a little bit better. Camp in July, and then again in November. So yes, I got my my Viking cap. So yeah, good things are ahead. I'm sorry for the brief reprieve. I'm definitely getting gear things back up again. But thank you for understanding. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope all is going well for you. I hope you have not lost inspiration and encouragement and excitement this week as I have. And I hope that this will be a source of encouragement for you. If you ever need anything, please send me an email. I believe it's in the bio part of my YouTube page. Or you can go to happylilbooknook.com and contact me from there. And let's talk, because I'm always here. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, happy reading and happy writing, book lovelies.